It's very.
So what do you do with your hands when you treat people?
That is nice. And this is what is really important. We call it the Rosen touch. Because our hand is soft, it makes contact, and at the same time it inquires. It looks for where the places are that are tense, the superficial ones, but also the deeper people. For the deeper tensions we use our fingers to go in deeper, and the superficial ones we use probably the palm of our hand and the heel of our hand. So there's all parts of our hand we use in order to find out what is going on with the person, and also to, with the hand, communicate where the tension in the body is. We don't tell them always, you're tense here, you're tense there, but the hand communicates where the person is holding the tension. And then maybe we work at it a bit to make it more possible for the person to get in touch with the tension and maybe have the possibility of letting go of the tension. That is, of course, our aim, that they will not have to protect themselves. They don't have to hold themselves together in some way.
Can you speed up the process and make it go faster, so influence it in some way?
Absolutely not. When you are a Rosen worker, you have to learn to be patient. And sometimes it takes a long time, and sometimes it comes immediately. But you cannot speed it up. You cannot actually do much more about it than just again and again make people aware that is tense, there you're holding. Maybe it's not necessary anymore. Sometimes we use also language to make people aware of that holding. When they have had experiences that were difficult, to tell them, we all have difficult experiences, but we have all survived them, otherwise we wouldn't be here. So know that as bad as the experience may have been, you have survived it. You have lived longer, and you don't have to hold on to it anymore. It was something that happened a while ago. This is where we use our language. And then they can think about it. Yes, I really don't need it now. But then I sometimes ask them, do you need it? Do you really need now to hold on to it? And mostly they say, no, I don't. I would like to be rid of it. And I say, that's easy. You can just let go of it. And when they are really aware of it and have re-experienced it again, it's possible to let go. And that is, of course, then when the change comes in the person. Now, there was a lovely breath in you, and I'm curious what happened that brings about that lovely breath. And this is with our clients too, when they start taking this deep breath. What was it that you were thinking about that was easy for you? That was it.
But some people, you say, they don't nearly breathe. Can you give them some advice how they can breathe better?
If I tell them to breathe better, they say, what? I'm breathing very well. I'm breathing very well. I don't need anything. I breathe very well. So unless they know it, unless they feel it and experience it, it doesn't help to tell them. You really have to help them to loosen up a bit, or become aware of where they don't breathe, where they hold, in order to be able to breathe again. And sometimes, for instance, when we work on the diaphragm, on the breathing muscle, and that starts to soften up and let go, and then people very often get in touch with feelings that they hadn't expressed and hadn't known about. And then they start to cry, And the crying movement is of course a very good movement. It makes the diaphragm move up and down and really has a movement in the whole body. And then they feel at ease. And that comes when they let go. Any more?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
So you don't give breathing exercises?
No, we don't give breathing exercises.
Some give massage and tell people to breathe at the same time. You don't do that.
As a matter of fact, we tell them not to do the breathing, just to let themselves just experience it. Because there are two different ways of breathing. We can consciously do the breathing, up and down, or we can do the breathing that we do when we don't consciously do it, when we breathe like when you're sitting down there, or when you sleep, when you think about something else. There's a different breath, and that is very much connected to people's thoughts and feelings. And it will change when they think about something different, or especially if they feel something different. So from their breath we can know quite a bit what is going on with them. But when we tell them, when they think they ought to do the breathing, it doesn't help when what we work with, because it's just a very mechanical thing that happens to people. But it never really moves the whole body. It does not touch their feelings. Excuse me now.
Okay, stoppa.
Ja.